Here's a couple of interesting problems because you have to use several different rules to do these. You have plus signs in between these, and there's really not any rules for powers when it comes to plus signs. So what I'm going to do is 5 to the negative 1, that's the same thing as a 1/5, plus 3 to the negative 2. Well, 3 squared is 9, so the negative is going to make that 1/9. Plus 2 squared, and that's just 4. What I'll do now is I'll get a least common denominator and I'll add these fractions together. So between a 5, a 9, and a 1, my least common denominator will be 45. Five goes into 45 9 times. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 goes into 45 5 times. 5 times 1 is 5. 1 goes into 45 45 times. 45 times 4 is 180. Since I have the same denominator, I can combine these. 9 and 5 make 14, and 180 makes 194. We have multiplication in between these, but the bases are different, the powers are different. So we have to do each problem, each thing individually, and then we'll combine. 4 to the negative 1/2 means I'm going to take the square root, because that's what the 1/2 power does, and the negative means I'll reciprocate. Square root of 4 is 2, so the answer is 1/2. Times 8 to the 3/2. Whenever you have a fraction power with a number on top and bottom, remember the number on the bottom is the root, and the number on top is the power. So the square root of 8 is 2 square roots of 2. And I'm going to cube that. Cube of 2, cube of 2. The square root of 8 is 2 radical 2. I will pull out the 2, and I now have 16 radical 2. (12 to the negative 2 is a fraction, and 12 squared is 144, so this becomes 1/144. And then we'll multiply. I feel the need to reduce that 2 with that 16. It gives me an 8. I can reduce 144 and 8 by taking out a 2. 2 goes into 8 4 times. It goes into 144 72 times. And I can do that again. In fact, 4 goes into 72. 4 goes into 72 18 times. So on top, I have 1 radical 2, and 1, so that is the square root of 2. On the bottom, I have 18. Have a nice